Alright, welcome everyone, Kostin here with another campaign as Kislev after the previous attempt failed so miserably, and the game might have just crashed over here, so I'm going to need to restart. NVIDIA released some new drivers, and ever since I've installed them, which I did for the sake of Call of Duty, I've had issues with the game when it comes to its crashing situation. So, regardless, let's get going. Hopefully without them any crash. I don't know what the NVIDIA... I might need to do a clean install of my GPU drivers. Okay. I was playing the tutorial campaign just there for a bit. So Kislev, enable diplomacy. I don't know why I get that text issue. Enable diplomacy for scenario factions. Why not? Let's have it. Let me check to see that everything is working good, and let's get going. So there are a number of mods that I'm going to be using for this particular playthrough. They're linked in the description below. I recommend you check that. Alright, so Katarin and her many issues. Right, so first things first, we're gonna get trade agreement to crack a drag. If I'm finding that they want me to basically pay for them. And over here I am going to get the stalls, I do need them. I'm going to get pirates weapons for Kislev for the range in particular, and of course the reload time and all those other benefits. Also going to invoke Urson. And going to recruit a lord. Not many great choices. Let's get immunity to psychology. Recruitment locally. Enable relief columns over here, and we have some battles ahead of us. Now I don't have the Warband Upgrade mod, and I also have a mod that gives me devotion from everything, from all enemies. That's going to be especially useful when I'm fighting a Skaven or other factions. It's kind of silly. I could go to conquer the Empire if I so desired. Not that the Empire would really care about it. The elector counts are pretty bad at helping each other out, really. You know, it's interesting, you do have two races with a great deal of... Let's try and channel more magic. Nope. You do have two races that do have a similar political situation, so to speak, in the lore. Okay. That's actually better. But out of the two of them, just checking a text message on the phone. Just a promotional shit. Oh, I do want to change something in my graphical settings, because Where is... There's gotta be, proximity failing. Isn't there... Okay, Garma, projectile trail. Highlight. Idle units, no. Main UI scheme, no. Wasn't there one... Slow motion unit targeting, default. Okay. Context viewer. Whatever.
Defenders of Kislev! Tzarina Katarin! Kislevites moving!
Alright, don't want to lose too much of these fellows right here.
The Ice Queen! I go! For the people!
Oh yes, for the people.
And the blizzard!
You truly are a hero of the people, Katarin.
Repositioning! For Kislev!
Hit those Norsca ice trolls with all we got.
Greatest of witches! Winged Lancers!
Now, the unit that I really care about the least is the Snow Leopard.
We fight for Ursur! Absolute power! Let's serve Kislev! Kislev sends us forth! The Frostbringer!
I do want to keep it alive, don't get me wrong on that.
Armored Cossars! Charge them!
Alright, pull them back.
Tzarina Katarin! For the motherland! Armored Cossars!
Is it just me, or does the game feel easier in some ways?
For the people!
At least when it comes to these kind of battles.
Kislev
Ever since the
supreme
patch.
leader!
Am I just imagining things?
Winged Lancers!
Alright, charge my precious.
Taking position! Kislev sends us forth!
Ooh, that damage.
Slay them! Winged Lancer!
Alright, he's dead.
Power!
Not gonna lose anything if I do something like that. Take him out. There we go. Decisive victory. I don't know, some of the battles I fought have seemed incredibly easy ever since the patch. Surprisingly easy. Like only 4 units lost here. I mean, granted, they didn't even reach my line, but it's like just a bit bizarre sometimes. Or maybe the AI is like there seem to be some changes when it comes to difficulty tuning. Underlying ones that we don't necessarily know about. Alright, either way, I'm going to get all that sweet, juicy devotion, and that's going to put me at the level 30 devotion. I mean, this is a legendary very hard. It's like,
Ice Queen.
that's just a bit weird. Anyway, campaign room marcher, and let's take the settlement over there. But yeah, could be imagining things. What do I know? Right? Stream working alright for you boys? Let me check. Stream current bitrate is lower? What do you mean it's lower? Certainly streaming it. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I don't know what to say. Just some really easy stuff. Maybe, I mean, mind you, the minor settlement might be a perception issue more so than a real problem. Why do I say that? Well, one of the things... Hold on.
Defenders of Kislev.
Right, so...
Kislevite.
one of the things that... One of the changes that they did implement... Like, one of the major changes, right? Obviously concerns...
Yes! For the people!
Concerns the... the minor settlement battles. Without minor settlements, though, without minor settlements providing the major leadership benefit that they did before, then the AI is just significantly, like a lot of these kind of battles, right, end up being significantly easier. Simply because of that.
The Frostbringer! The Motherland Rose!
Take them out. Pull them back.
Tzarina advancing!
Okay, turn them around.
Raiders of witches! Tzarina Katarin!
Alright, they're gonna break. But yeah, without the leadership benefit provided by the settlements themselves, the AI is just going to be less effective in these kind of battles. Of course. Of course, that's the downside, isn't it, really, of all of it? I think garrisons themselves just are outdated. Well, look, when they introduced garrisons, they were a welcome concept. They still are, because especially the AI is just like really bad at doing it. And with creative assembly, especially moving in the direction that you would have fewer armies, the free garrisons were a great way to defend your provinces from attack. But I do think like a system like Medieval 2, and hell, even a system like you have in the game where, like in this game with the ogre camps and the black arcs and all that kind of stuff, like where you just have garrison units like requiring significantly less upkeep, I think that's actually a better system. Though I think it should be a different tab, so you can obviously still benefit from a full stack on top of a full garrison. But I think it would be great to have like some garrison slots, but you can move units out as well for the sake of your armies, like significantly reduced upkeep, but you can get an army there. However, the downside of that, of course, would be you would be vulnerable. So okay, I'm going to get the church there. It's one of the first things I should do, inspiring presence, and let's take a look at the financial situation.
Defy chaos!
She's gonna get 2. It's not a great state of affairs, is it though?
Ice Queen!
I could delay the church by a turn.
The Tzarina!
No higher authority.
Now, let's get some Kossar. So I'm going to delay the church deliberately by a turn. Could have sacked it.
The Empire. Greetings and I will.
Okay.
Frostweaver.
Right.
They are one people.
And the reason for delaying the church is so that I can have more money, so I can have money here. The problem is, I'm not gonna have enough money for 4 units of Kossars unless I get the trade, some kind of agreement next turn. But we'll see. I might cancel some of the global recruitment that's available to do it. So end the turn. Let's see what we get diplomatic-wise. Probably the Tzarina Enclave is going to present itself as a great opportunity. Now, what's great about not having to fight a lot of minor settlement battles is the leadership benefit is nice in a defense situation, but I also think that it just creates a lot of bad situations when you're attacking a city or a settlement where you might be annihilating the enemy army, like any unit that comes close to you is just getting wiped out, and yet they will not break.
Kislev.
Heed me? So
Storm.
What gossip from your realm? May the
all right.
A point getting a
What?
trade agreement. There is
Greetings.
point
Very well.
getting a trade agreement to the Empire.
Vlad? Aye, fine. The next
And there's the money that I needed over there.
I will make it
She's gonna move
certainly.
over here
Bring me to my tent.
in camp stands.
Kislev's chosen.
Defy chaos.
Well, not quite enough, right? Is it? It's probably for the best to cancel one unit there. I really wish there was
Yes, the
another
Empire.
agreement I could reach potentially here for just a
Lord of all.
bit of extra money for that extra unit.
Mistress of
But it's
arts.
fine. Better that I recruited there, get the church, than to get an extra
Is
Khazar
it
unit
time?
that,
Sigmar's
quite frankly, at this
will.
point I don't even need anyway. I mean, Katarin could win the next, could probably win the next battle on her own.
Boyar of Kislev.
Now over here, I'm going to wait another turn and
Only
go
I can
fight
keep
the
you
battle for Viterbo. Now, there are pros and cons with having a lot of enemies to deal with from the very start of your campaign. One of those is experience and post-battle loot. Though, honestly, I'll take a Stalton's starting situation any day over Katarin's situation. Despite the fact that it's a lot rougher in quite a few ways, I think it gives you a significant amount of benefits that just cannot be ignored, I feel. Now, that's an old upward has taken a significant amount of damage. And we got all those Norscans, Marauders, Spearmen, Hunters, you name it. Over here, I'm quite very tempted to cancel this structure, and I will actually. He's going to transfer all of these guys, because I've gotten a lot of units with spears, and I just don't need any more. Alright, so she gets 20 units. I could win this entire battle with ease. Let's go for It's not really going to be much of a challenge here. So I don't need to do any fancy formations because most of the enemy army will actually die before even reaching me. If there is any benefit to Katarin is that her baseline magic skills, like I would kill for a melee tree with her. I'm not joking. It's like a melee tree with Katarin, that would make her amazing. She's kind of supposed to be a sort of magic melee user anyway, so why not? So over here in 2 ranks, gonna keep the snow leopard in behind cavalry there to deal with any situation on the flanks. Oh, hold on.
obey the Orthodox.
Obey the Orthodox. Clearly, Mother Russia. Now, of course, I am going to want to draw them to me. That may be a bit of an issue. To be honest, am I really so concerned about this enemy army? No. Not really. Alright, gonna move him here. I don't really care about the damage he's gonna take. I do care about Katarin not taking a lot of damage. It's kind of an important deal. For her not to take a significant amount of damage. Now the trolls are there. Alright. The AI can be a bit weird like that. Hey. Alright, so once you do that kind of damage, that's the point where... Right. Let them get closer.
For the people! Absolute power!
Hearts of ice! Yes!
Showing the way.
The throne! At mine! Tzarina Katarin!
Seeking advantage.
Hussars! Herrschowisch! Kislev sends us forth! Bring lancers!
Okay, they're
Annihilate them!
doing their thing there.
Kislev! Obey the Orthodoxy!
For the motherland! Greatest of witches!
Hold them back.
The people's ruler!
Hussars!
Oh yes, indeed.
Armored Hussars!
In Kislev, Russia. The bear owns you.
The motherland's finest!
Kislev
He's dead.
Jews! Wolf stop Kislevite!
I go!
As long as the damage I take is not too significant, then it doesn't really matter.
The Frostbringer! Ursus! Malia! Dodge! Tor!
Land is power! Moving!
Alright, they're breaking.
Armored Hussars!
Gonna send the snow leopard to deal with him.
The Ice Queen!
Bring lancers! Kislev's vengeance!
And now let's... do some more damage. Go, my precious snow leopard. Kill him. Yep. Gonna want to kill more of the enemy here. Like, you can auto-resolve fairly effectively in a campaign. By the way, if anyone wants to experience Legendary and all that it implies, but you don't particularly fancy fighting an enormous number of battles, set the battle difficulty to very hard, but then when you're about to fight the battle, like even in the battle menu, just set the difficulty to easy. Because believe it or not, you actually even get better. Because it's so easy to get really good results in a battle. Like even on easy, if I said I would not have won this battle with just 80 men lost. Just gives you an idea of how shit auto-resolve actually is. The problem is, how do you balance it? Because auto-resolve is not just important for like, oh, the player is going to do this. It's also important, of course, for the sake of the AI. I wonder if Katarin has enough.
The motherland grows.
It doesn't matter. I have enough money right now.
Tzarina Katarin of Kislev.
That's a bit ridiculous, though, when you think about it.
I reject any who crave power.
Alright, so he's gonna get some extra
For the
ranks. She's gonna get 2 points in
is
firing
mine.
drills. You want that extra range power.
Goya.
But here's the thing though, if you out-resolve battles by setting things to easy, you will actually still lose a lot of men. And quite importantly, I think, one of the important things, you actually won't get the same kind of battle experience as you will by fighting them manually. Though it is a bit of a double-edged sword when it comes to that. She's probably gonna die soon enough. Though sometimes it does depend. Oh, I am so tempted to drain them for money and just declare war on them next turn. Although...
So, you got mine.
Now, one of the things you want to do if you're playing as Kislev is not, and I emphasize this part, you don't want to fight.
Greetings on behalf of the Empire. Sigma's will.
You don't want to fight. Like, even if he declares war, you don't go after Azak. Genuinely. Do not do it. Like, the Southern Oblast, while it can be beneficial, does not fucking matter. Or at least early on. Later on, like, the problem is you won't be able to keep your invocations up, and you won't be able to really gain devotion if you're fighting against Azak. Now, let's say you accept the ideal you're gonna lose the supporter race against Kastaltin for all the downsides that's gonna cause you. There is, however, more to be said about that. Devotion is not just important for the sake of... And this is why I have a mod to gain devotion for fighting while I'm enemies, because I could go fight Azak in this campaign. But even so, you don't want to fight Azak. Beyond the issue with devotion, you still genuinely don't want to do that.
Kislev goes forth.
Alright, so we get the Chaos Incursion. That's actually a good situation. I'm going to get growth and construction costs for all buildings. Over here.
Face my ire. We are Kislev. Kislev's chosen.
One of the things I might do...
Ice Queen of Kislev.
I order their death. Kislev being a fury.
Okay. I still have the relief columns activated. Could even do some global recruitment, but I won't. One of the things I could have done is give him some of Katarin's units.
Kislev endures, now and forever. My frozen kingdom expands.
Okay, good. Rebellions aren't going to be too big of an issue. Now, it's going to take Katarin at least one turn.
Cements my power. I deserve a larger retinue.
And I can assign an Atherman. I'm gonna assign him. And now is the point when I start recruitment. Could have started it earlier, but I needed the money for other stuff. See, the thing is, starting with the ability to recruit ice witches, or start the process, is kind of pointless when you need the money for other things as Katarin, because your entire kingdom is gonna burn to ash if you ignore those other issues. Now, these guys are actually still alive. What the...
What?
That's interesting. Wait.
What gossip?
Yeah, still at war with Fraud. Now the thing is though, Fraud is always going to cause some issues. Do not go after him. It might be tempting, it might sound very promising. Don't fucking do it. It's a trap. You will regret it. The experience front is equal to manual flight in the case, but as for it's not the case for dwarves thing, so I guess.
They are one.
Yeah, you do gain less devotion if you auto-resolve, by the way. At least in terms of the post-battle option, right? So you don't want to auto-resolve. Like, as Kislev, you pretty much want to fight a lot of battles manually. At least early on. Now, I'm at 23 devotion. But you need devotion for churches, for other things. Now it's 17 there. How's Consolidating? He's just got those guys. He's not at war yet with Azazel. Because if he was, Azazel would have wrecked his shit. I actually seen a campaign where Azazel will leave him alone. Which is baffling. Oh, but Azazel will come after you. Don't worry about that aspect. You are certainly on his shit list. Now, you know, I would love to play a campaign as Boris, but I don't know, it just doesn't feel right. It's kind of like playing a campaign as Gelt if you're the Empire. I know a lot of people do that, but it's just like, I want the leader of the faction. And yeah, I know Boris is the leader of the faction, and if he started in Kislev, I would accept that. Alright. Right, she's gonna be Tempest. Tempest is almost always more useful than Ice. Okay. I want that casualty replenishment until I can get the Patriarch, and I want to move him. Should I move him to the edge of the territory and do more recruitment? Yes.
Ice Queen.
Let's get those ingots.
Kislev endures. Onward. Never falter.
Her units are in a pretty good
Baron
state.
of the Motherland.
Yes, the Empire.
Approach us, friend, and make your offer.
Yes. Who calls? This. All right. Yes.
Frostweaver.
Okay. Now you could also go for Prague. Going for Prague would give you some substantial benefits. Don't get me wrong on that. My income is going to take a nosedive, by the way, after this stage. I'm gonna switch. Switching to income is kind of pointless, isn't it? No, keep the current commandment.
Mistress of
I wish I had the growth commandment actually as Kislev. They could really use that.
It wastes my time.
Maybe I want to... No, I won't have enough money next turn.
I am
Kind of
Kislev.
reaching the limit of what I can recruit. I really do hope Clan Mulder is actually going to deal with that. I could declare war on these guys myself. Come hell or high water, I am taking those settlements. As an issue. So what do I do? Prague? I mean, if Fraud doesn't want to play... Right, so he's taken...
One land.
Okay.
We shall
Sigma's will. What?
So he's quite likely going to take out that turn, that settlement next turn.
Lord of all.
Hold on. How far can Katarin go?
It suits my purposes.
My decision is law. Take me there. Never yield. Noblemen do not hurry.
Let's get a magical warrior. Ice Court
All right.
hero action cost is just such a pointless affair. Now she's got an entire goddamn army there. Let's see what Fraud does. We're not at war. Yes. Alright. So I'll be able to take down these forts. I was kind of hoping this would happen. So the changes to the AI has made the AI less stupid. But in the case of Fraud, there are some advantages to this. Every time I've played the campaign as Katarin, I've been able to wipe him out with relative ease. Though I have to worry about the bullshit range situation.
Gospodar by blood.
Now, here he is.
I am Throt, the unclean.
All right.
They invite death.
I'm not fool.
I cannot resolve that, but I want to fight them manually.
No higher or
Hello, Mr. Frot. Nice seeing you here. I could also similarly sack the settlement with Katarin, but there's no value in it. The Atherman has gained an event. 1 rank is not really gonna be too important. Assassin. Yeah, let's go. With wound.
Unleash Kislev's wrath.
Now, I am not too fond. He's gonna buff, increase the volume there. Now, I'm not too fond of fighting a lot of these kind of battles manually. You might also end up in a situation where he's at more higher strength, all that kind of good stuff, right? Shit happens. But to be honest, you're stronger than he is early on. Take advantage of that to its fullest potential. Be aware of how much combat power he may have beyond this army. Like, he's actually suffered a lot here, so this will be relatively easy. Though keep in mind that he can summon rat ogres with one of his abilities. Also, if you fight a battle, though it's not really going to be too much of an issue here, but if you fight a battle against AI, one of the things that you ought to be concerned about...
Sons of Kislev!
Hold on.
Armored Cossacks! We fight for Ulson! Kossar!
Our duty served!
The motherland's finest!
Now,
Armored Cossacks!
okay. The reinforcements will cover that flank, by the way. So yeah, checkerboard formation.
Kislev's supreme leader.
I'm gonna wait for my reinforcements to arrive. You know, one of the benefits that Consolidating has, because he starts with horse archers, he's able to lure the AI into attacking him. Oh, that's actually bad. You know, sometimes you don't want the range units to shoot, but one of the interesting things that someone actually mentioned in relation to the AI behavior, by the way, or rather not even the AI behavior, but the ranged unit behavior, is that in a surprising turn of events, like, certain factions just don't have it as much, right? The Empire has an issue, the Vampire Coast has an issue, the Skaven have issues. Do you know who doesn't have issues with ranged units? Kislev. Now that's great because if they had issues with ranged units, they'd be fucked. I mean, granted, Streltsy will have issues because they're still gunpowder units, but they're archers. Like, you just saw them take down those clan rats earlier. Now, I've tested this out. It's not... It's never a guarantee. But, like, genuinely, Kislev does feel to be fairly effective when it comes to their range capability. The High Elves actually have problems. No joke. The fucking High Elves have issues.
For the people.
We fight for Ursun!
I go.
The motherland, I guess. Cut them down!
Ursun. Salia.
Maybe it's because of the Warhammer 2 races? I don't know. I don't know what to tell you guys. Doesn't mean they will work perfectly, they won't. But, damn. Because, like, for instance here, they're not shooting, right?
Lords of Ice! Taking position!
The whole of Consolidating's roster is better than Katarin's? Oh yes, I agree with that sentiment. Give me Streltsy any day than Katarin's Ice Guard. I'll take it. Look, it's not that Ice Guard are bad units. They're not. Anyone who tells me that they're bad units is like drinking a fucking Kool-Aid. But here's the important bit. while Ice Guard are better units, 2 units of Streltsy early game are more significant.
Very well.
Defenders of Kislev! Follow the bear!
Follow the bear!
Queen Glensu!
Power unquestioned.
The motherland's finest!
Also, he gets fucking war sleds. Oh, but he doesn't have the armor costers. You think those armor costers mean zilch? Right, they took a lot of damage now, Lina.
People's ruler!
Now he uses that? What the hell? Expect that earlier. Let me actually kill him. So, while, yes, technically speaking, Katarin, like on a purely technical level, Katarin might seem like the better army. But here's the thing, the war sleds, the horse archers, like the war sleds alone are better than anything fucking Katarin has. Like powerful skirmishing unit, yeah, I'll take that. Horse archers as well. Because with skirmishing units, you can lure the enemy into attacking your line, so you can corner camp, set up your entire formation in an ideal situation, and lure the enemy to attack you when you are supposedly to be on the attack in the map itself. Also, he starts with the tier 2 settlement, so eat your heart out, Katarin. Now, what's interesting is that they mentioned in the patch notes that the AI would use its heroes more. Not really seeing that. Okay. Now, here's one of the things I am interested in knowing.
Yes. Approach as friend and make your offer. Of course.
Who calls? So,
All right. Approach as friend and yes.
be at peace, for that is all I ever...
Sigma's will.
The Empire...
Okay. Now, he still has an army, be aware.
Feed.
Need to consider the
yeah.
consequences of my actions here.
Set camp at once. No other may wield it. I demand absolute
I'm gonna
loyalty.
keep that. Keep her as is, don't spend more points. Let's get this to level 2. The logic is that I want
Ice Queen of Kislev.
I want this tier 2 church so I can actually get patriarchs. I'm at 25 supporters. Castarleton is a lot lower. Is he at war with the Azazel? No!
What?
All right.
Wow. What the hell? That's bizarre. I'm not using any mods that change the campaign AI behavior. It's like...
Never doubt the boyar of Kislev.
That's just a bit of an interesting experience, really. I think... I need to be mindful. Oh, did I finish my... I might have finished my recruitment. That would be a bit embarrassing, wouldn't it? I'm just not used to recruiting mages so early on in a Kislev campaign. Let's see. Oh, 2 turns. Alright, Glacial Blast, I prefer that. It's a nice ability.
The Tzarina.
Yeah.
For Mother Kislev.
I ain't gonna lie, boys and girls.
Warm yourselves with
Hold on.
gas.
Now what
It cements my power. Highborn son.
Oh, fuck. He's gonna run, isn't he? If I bring Katarin...
Lord of all.
Unleash
Let's do it.
Kislev's wrath. Kislev goes forth.
Damn it.
Insults to heart.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to reload. It's a bit cheesy, but made a mistake there. Thing is, if I attack... Well, Katarin can deal with the situation, right? Though, if I put her in force march, she's likely to get ambushed. Crap. Crap indeed. Not many good choices. Like, I don't want this army to get it back to Skaven Blight. Do I dare risk battle with a full stack of Skaven with my second army? If I can win... If I can win that battle...
Goya.
What does the game tell me?
This is my right. Seeking power.
See,
Warm
it's a
yourselves
lot of
with
Skaven
gas.
slaves.
Tzarina Katarin of
If
Kislev.
I engage here...
No.
My decision is law.
Not a great situation.
We know this.
But if I can eliminate that army...
No.
None shall question me.
No. How strong?
Bow to me.
Kislev endures.
Screw it. I'm gonna send them to take the settlement. And Katarin will do a drive-by. Yeah, I'm abusing it, but it's like one of those situations where you have to decide, it's like, what's best? Taking out the army there, or playing it a bit safe? I think playing it a bit safe in this kind of context is your best decision. Of course, there are positives with doing it like that. If I could take out that army. But I don't know if I can. And I don't know if I want to risk it. I'll tell you what. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to see what's in that settlement with Katarin. I know that army would flee from Katarin, because Katarin just has a stronger force.
Tzarina Katarin of Kislev.
Alright, so they've got the hero here.
Strike them down.
Who calls?
All right. Twist, bend, mangle, experiment.
Yep.
Goya.
So what do you reckon, boys and girls? Should I take the fight? If I lose this army, I'm screwed.
My decision is
Although, I could just plant my army in a corner if I feel like I'm losing.
hack them apart.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a bunch of Skaven slaves. Clan rat. The downside is that I'm in enemy territory here. I'll corner camp, but I'll also corner camp in a situation where I would really not like to lose this army, because it's a lot of money I poured into it, and yeah, it would suck to do so. I would have to recruit another army, and I'd have to get another lord and all that jazz. Now, thankfully... Now, one of the things I'm actually thankful for That's the border. I think I'm going to deploy here in the woods.
Obey the Orthodox!
Let's see if they attack.
Kislev sends us forth! Go with honor!
Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay.
Defenders of Kislev! Taking position! On the march!
Now I still have Ursun's blessing. Let's wait for the Skaven. Yep. Oh shit, clan rats, poor clan rats. No! They can actually do a lot of damage here. Alright, they're fleeing.
Kislevites, moving! Hussars! The motherland's finest!
Follow the bear! Kislev sends us forth!
An effective position.
Hussars!
Wolf-top Kislevites!
Slay them! Hussars! Hearts of ice! Obey the Orthodoxy! Make war!
Fist of Kislev.
To battle! The motherland's finest! Anything for Kislev!
Follow the band!
We take up arms!
Fight
Take 'em out.
for Ursun! Hussars!
The motherland's
Damn it.
finest!
How many? Wow.
Execute them.
For Mother Kislev!
At this rate, I'm gonna lose more to the clan rats that are spawning underneath my army than anything else.
Obey the Orthodoxy!
Follow the bear! Hussars! Defenders of Kislev! Kislevites moving!
Hearts of ice! Kislev's vengeance!
Full tough Kislevites! We make
Hussars! They die!
Sons of Kislev!
Hussars! Sons of Kislev! Whatever Ursun asks!
I know I'm in their territory, but holy shit, is this getting a bit
Kislev!
nonsense.
Hussars! Taking point! Ursun!
Did clan Mulder just decide, oh, we're going to town, gentlemen. Food is no longer a concern. Survival is all that matters.
We fight for Ursun! To battle!
Hussars! Defenders of Kislev!
With honor! Hussars! Comrades of the bear! On the march! Land is power!
March! Kislev!
The motherland finest.
I swear I've never seen so many menace belows in all the time that I've played this game.
Hussars!
Hearts of ice! For the motherland! Hearts of ice!
To battle!
Kislev's vengeance! Purge them!
And you know what? No joke.
Hussars! We fight for Ursun! Kislev's vengeance! Hearts of ice! Gossars! Land is power! For the Orthodoxy! Gossars! Obey the Orthodoxy!
Applause for decision.
Obey the Orthodoxy! Slay them! Gossars! Kislev sends us forth! Defenders of Kislev!
Alright, so the AI does have a limit to how many fucking clan rats it can spawn. They're starting to break. There's no way they can win this. Apparently, I was concerned about nothing.
Yes! The motherland's finest! Hussars! Fight for Ursar!
Hussars!
Bring them down!
The motherland's finest!
Attack, comrades! Make more!
Wealth and might.
Hussars!
I did the smart thing by withdrawing into the woods there. Did I set the battle time limit to 0? To unlimited. That's actually a bad one. I'll have to change that after the battle.
Comrades, retreat!
I'll explain why. Unlimited battles kind of bite you in the neck. More often than you might reckon.
Comrades of the bear!
Cut them down.
So in this case, yeah. I'll take the benefit. It actually worked out in my favor here.
Boyar of Kislev.
Right. Victory. It worked out. I'll probably have to disband him after this battle. I certainly took enough casualties. I think I'm just gonna replace him actually. Try and get the army out of position, out of this situation, but replace him with another lord. Like I could disband the army. I just want to replace him. Like he's obviously gained some experience. His units have also gained a good amount of experience, though I've lost 1 unit of Kossars over here. But we'll see what options we have.
They warrant only death. I do not tolerate hesitation.
Insults to horned rat. That. No.
Absolute power, as I deserve.
Frostfang's bite! The shield of the old world! Tzarina Katarin of Kislev.
Goya.
Kislev endures. One land. The Tzarina.
Alright, so Kislev is gonna go to tier
Yes?
right.
tier 2.
Embrace this familiar squall.
Yeah, that army is not gonna do anything. We'll see. I expect destruction. It was a mistake. But it has made their army vulnerable here.
Motherland never falters.
Or rather, their army is vulnerable. It's a bit of a shame, losing that many units. But I'll make up for it, no worries. And I've weakened Clan Mulder. Which is gonna count for something. But yeah, that's why I replaced the Lord. I knew it was quite likely going to happen.
Foolish thing, no! Even assassin
Alright.
cannot not.
You got
Your
Troll
Tzarina
Country
looks after
Pathfinder. I got 2 turns with Urson.
I do it for Kislev.
You did it for yourself,
They
Katarin.
invite death.
Don't lie.
They will fall.
Bam.
Victory by blade and thrust. Send them to the labor camps. Strike them down. The motherland fights as one. The Tzarina is merciful. Born to rule.
This is what she understands as mercy,
Stamp
by the
out
way.
Chaos.
That was indeed this was in a very, very fortunate situation. But yeah, I'm gonna get to church.
Your destruction.
My destruction will bring you a ungreat,
To war.
unimaginable joy or some bullshit like that.
Mistress of Ice.
Gonna recruit. He'll be ready in 4 turns.
I decide Kislev's fate now.
And yes, recruit more units.
Kislev's victory
Some casualties were
always
taken, but
certain.
nothing too substantial. And yes, Help It will fall next time. Huh. Yeah, you know what's interesting. Gorich is just like I've never
The
seen.
names of Ursun, Salyak, Daj.
Oh, Azazel, you do the nicest things to me. Don't worry, I'll take him on next. This might be a great situation for me. I would love it if Kostaltin would deal with Azazel for me, but I'm not gonna be so lucky. To be fair, Verti Devotion is a decent amount. At the same time, do I want the Patriarch for free? Yes, I do.
Patriarch of Kislev.
Goya.
Frost Maiden.
He's gonna get Hailstorm, Blade, Freezing Winds.
Lord of all, a bold strategy. On your
Gonna
feet.
send him there.
Against council orders!
Don't. Well,
Unleash Kislev.
this is the consequence of losing that second army.
They will
I now have to
fall.
deal with Help It.
The right
I could
to
just
rule.
besiege it.
I deserve a larger retinue. Your head will adorn Kislev's battlements, blasphemer.
Ooh. What are you gonna do? He can't declare war on me. I'm sure he would, by the way.
All right. Who calls?
I do need to take Help It.
Kislev endures now and forever.
The issue is, Help It is one of those few settlements that doesn't really have a lot of vulnerable points. So it's an absolute nightmare to attack. But let's do it. I am certainly going to win the supporter race, though, against Consolidating. The problem is it's tier 3 Skaven settlement, and they actually have good towers. This is going to be a bit of an issue. And the issue is, yeah, no good ways. I could take the walls, though. Get those armor cossars on top of the walls. I'd lose a lot of men, but I could contest the walls. Very effectively, even. Your best bet is here. Time for some cheese. Skaven cheese.
The motherland's finest!
The motherland's finest! March for Kislev!
But even then,
Go with
it ain't gonna be great.
March with Prague!
Because that happens. And it will happen a lot.
March for Kislev!
Armored Cossacks!
Yeah, that's gonna hurt.
Hussars!
Wolf tough Kislevites! Kislev sends us forth!
Oh gosh. Come on, boys. This is your best bet, by the way. Because those towers will absolutely tear you to shreds. Alright, are they gonna do it?
The people's ruler! Absolute power!
Defenders of Kislev!
Sons of Kislev!
Hussars!
How many clan rats does it take to take a Skaven Blight? A great deal, it would seem. Oh, what I would give for...
Comrades of the bear! Indeed!
Seriously.
Taking position!
They don't give up.
Retribution!
Hussars! Learn this power! Making it so.
Tzarina Katarin!
Armored Hussars! We take up
For the people! I am the blizzard!
For the Orthodoxy! Make war! Moving!
Is starting to find this really ridiculous.
Tzarina Katarin!
Goes to show how much they love Skaven, though.
I go!
Clan kill!
Outrageous of witches! For the motherland!
We fight for Ulsan! Armored Hussars! Defenders of Kislev! Comrades of the bear! Kislevites! Moving! Hussars!
Tzarina Katarin! Ursun! Alia! Dash! Tor!
Taking position!
Alright, keep taking them out. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, no, no, no. You know what's even worse? When you don't really have a lot of options. Except to do shit like this. Because attacking other gates is just not going to be that effective. Now, I suppose in creative assemblies, I mind. You're not really supposed to do something like this. But who gives a shit? Oh, the towers are active. Oh, no, 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 no. No, the towers are active. That's gonna cost me a lot more than you might reckon. Come on, go down. You know what's sad? They barely shot there. Finally. But yeah, that's the price of losing that second army, I guess. But if I had come here with that second army, I could have auto-resolved the situation. It's not like I would have won easier, but it's like I would have been able to auto-resolve it. It's like not having siege fucks you over in these kind of... They're not having any easy access to siege either. Towers and rams are completely and utterly pointless, by the way.
Defending this world requires resources.
Anyone want some archers?
Katarin
Horse archers.
of
A sad, sad state of affairs. I can get an Atherman at the very least. This is an interesting one. Because I would love to positioning him there in the Southern Oblast, but if I do that, I might as well sign his death sentence, I feel. Position him and help it for the time being. I could get some horse archers, but don't really need them.
We are both servants. You and I.
She's only level 10, by the way. Quote unquote, only. Gonna merge some units.
One land.
Because I have a hero coming in. So some merging. I have heroes coming in. So some merging of units will be useful. Do I get rid of this and get the church? Yeah, a church is probably going to be...
How I burn to it.
What the fuck are you
Yes,
up
who
to,
calls?
Castalton? Alright, so I'm gonna wait to see what Azazel is gonna do.
Cleansing snow!
But yeah, Castalton not declaring war on Azazel and Azazel not declaring war on Castalton actually screws a lot of things over because they're supposed to fight each other. And now Castalton has a substantially stronger army than me. And that might be an issue. He's not, like, honestly, it's like, I'm glad for the fact that they don't declare war. Seems he suffered some setbacks over there. Throg is doing what Throg thinks, basically. Katarin is gonna go into the fort over there to the south. I'm gonna keep recruiting units. I'm gonna move to the border of Prague to the south.
The winds of magic.
Don't fight this battle. It takes a higher tier army because you start with an ambush situation.
Absolute devotion.
Like, of all the things they could have put as Katarin's quest battle, they chose one of the worst possible scenarios for it.
The Empire.
No joke.
What?
By Sigmar's will.
Of course. This act.
Darkling Prince.
We are one people.
I feel...
No higher authority.
This is
Yeah.
Urson's plan.
Let me get this.
Approved. The right to rule.
Alright, next turn.
Heretic!
What the fuck
Yes?
are you up to,
Ready.
mate? Alright. It is. It is.
Strength through faith.
Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. What do I do? Do I have any... Okay, hold on. I'm getting 2 supporters per turn. Alright, so I shouldn't be too concerned about the supporter race, if you will. Get more income. Move Katarin there. I'll lose 2 supporters for taking Prague. That's
Do
fine.
it for Kislev.
Move her there. Regardless of the situation, taking Prague is the recommended course of action.
Warm your hearts with Urson's breath.
Maiden of the frost, gifts of winter.
So that is precisely what I'm going to do.
The
Just a
Tzarina,
weird situation that
mistress of ice.
that's automatic
Embrace
if you
this
want to
one
know
cold, Kislevites.
when it comes to subtitle captions. just gonna say that that is an automatic part right now.
Snow is Kislev.
I'm sure you're getting some weird subtitle captions as well, aren't you? All right. So some public order is going to be lost.
Heretic!
Now, do I care about Urson's invocation? Yes and no. Like, yes, obviously, because I want the territory, but...
Never yield.
Alright. Because I want to declare war on Prague, and be able to do so without having to suffer the consequences of declaring war on them. Downsides, right? What's Azazel even up to? Well, they've abandoned Prague. That's gonna cost them. There's the defenses of Prague are just gonna collapse because Prague has a lot of
Born to
weak
power.
points that I can take advantage of as a player. Now over here in Kislev, well, I'll decide. Oh, this is the best scenario.
What? So,
I am chosen.
Now, it would have been amazing.
They are one people.
Gospodar by blood. I said
Okay.
march.
One land. They will fall.
What?
Strike them down.
That's a bit bad. I lost all my...
Kislev never falters.
Wow, okay. So be it.
Kislev endures, now and forever.
I'll take the cost though.
They
I'll still win the
invite
supporter
death.
race, by the way. Hopefully.
They will fall.
Probably best to give him Strider. Like, okay. It's just an option in YouTube. Hopefully the game hasn't just crashed on me. Oh, yeah. Or has it? Yes, it has. Oh, there we go. Let's see, stream settings. Close options, autumn. I mean, it's a YouTube thing, really. Like, Twitch probably doesn't have it, right? So, that's why you might not be used to it as an idea. Okay. But yeah, this is pretty goddamn simple. Go for the point in the walls that aren't defended by any walls, or go for a point where you can drive them off the walls with range firepower. I think Prague can have multiple layouts. There is one where there's like this long wall, but there's a section of it that doesn't have any towers. That's the most ideal. This kind of setup actually kind of sucks because there's going to be a tower. Yeah. Alright, so there's going to be a tower here that I'm going to have to deal with. Or I could attack this section of the walls. I think I'll attack that section of the walls. I mean, yeah, Prague is obviously worth it. I mean, it's not like you're gonna attack any other Kislevite factions, right? It's just a bit bizarre. Now, I'm gonna get devotion for fighting. Now, an interesting tidbit. When it comes to this kind of stuff is that the AI generally doesn't position units at this kind of tower, right? So you can take advantage of it. I'm gonna send them to take that tower. Like, sometimes they do that. Oh, shit. That's not good. Yeah, totally worth it, right? No towers, at least, to bother me. Fall back, my dude. Why that's... the hell, Katarin? Alright, there's a couple of units there. There we go. So, sell my small settlements to Drakai. You know, that's not necessarily worth doing, for the simple reason that you may want to keep those small settlements to ensure that you get the second Ataman. Because you need, what, 4 territories, different 4 provinces to get that. Now, I might sell the minor provinces to Consolidating.
Take only what we need. Tzarina Katarin of Kislev.
Good.
Oh yeah, I deserve a larger retinue.
Defy chaos.
I'm gonna repair these buildings.
Highborn son.
Born to rule. It suits my purposes.
Still not a high enough level. Gonna get more replenishment. For her, the skill that I want is more biting wind.
Ice Queen.
Rank free, rank free, rank free. Not high enough ranks.
I do not.
I'm tempted to just take Katarin to deal with Azazel and leave him here to deal with that situation.
Excellent.
But yeah, I think I'll do just that. Alright, Consolidating, good. So I've got Prague. I wonder if they've wiped out the frozen landing there. Well, we'll see what Consolidating does. It would really suck to lose the supporter race at this point. Maybe delaying a war with Prague would have been the play. I would have had more devotion, enough to issue the commandment, the invocation. But I should really be able to win the supporter race here. You don't earn supporters when fighting with Kislev. Alright. Nice.
Boyar of Kislev.
One land.
You sought to
They're at war with a lot.
March with pride and verve.
bow to me. Never yield.
Move him there.
The Tzarina.
You are like a figment in it.
Good.
So,
No, not supporters. Devotion.
Lord of all.
Yeah. Devotion.
Born.
But that's like so because I have the mod that does give me once he has to Yeah.
Ice.
I wonder who's gonna win this fight. I'm gonna put my money on Draika.
what?
Now, generally, she actually ends up being destroyed. Don't get me wrong. Frost Maiden. Ally with the Ice Court. Holy hell. That's a lot of benefits there. Can get them really high level.
Kislev endures.
So we still got some corruption there.
Kislev's chosen.
Maybe getting a rebellion in Skaven in Hell Pit would not necessarily be such a bad thing.
Defy chaos.
Though I likely would have gotten their rebellion by this point.
This ice empowers me.
Highborn son.
My rule is cemented.
Yep, get more in firing drills.
My right.
Let's see who wins that fight
Mistress of ice.
between the two powerhouses over here. Alright, so that army has fallen back. I could take Katarin's army and deal with the static legions. Alright, we got an army coming in. Kislev is fine though. I do need the next future patriarch, however. Ooh, that was nasty.
Ice Queen. For the motherland.
Oh, Kraken Drak is still alive.
They are one people.
Alright, gonna cancel this.
Hoya.
Patriarch
of
It might be a thing to go against Ostermark.
Lord of the provinces.
There's truth in what you're saying there.
Bow to me.
Should I go there?
Accept suffering.
No, not yet. Let me get some ice mages.
One land.
He's gonna just sit on his ass.
Motherland.
See,
The
Azazel's
Empire.
got his things.
Greetings. Affirmative.
You might benefit from taking Osland.
All right.
But here's the problem with not turning north. You let Castalton to die.
Embrace this
You may
welcome
not give a
call.
shit about that. Fair enough.
Onward. Never falter.
Really hope I'm not gonna regret that
The
decision.
Tzarina.
I don't think...
Go with pride.
I don't think Azazel has the movement points to come from here all the way to here. I do pray I'm not wrong in that. But time to fight the Troll King. And yes, the supporter where he's at least tier 1 is in the... The extra control will be nice. But more importantly, with the extra diplomatic relations, I'll have a better diplomatic situation with Castalton. Still surprised. All right. So I've gotten that.
The great Orthodoxy provides.
For the love of...
Okay.
Highborn son. Unwavering duty.
They just keep staring at each other.
Sigma's will.
Come then. Only Sigma's god, Ulrich, can judge it worthy or no.
Let's not do that.
Yes.
Kneel to Ursun. The Great Bear demands your...
Castalton might be able to stop
I do
Azazel
it,
in his tracks.
Ice Queen of Kislev. Move! I command it! Strike! The motherland fights as one. It is mine by right.
I like how the AI conversion
Mistress of Ice.
ends up being so useless.
My
Get all
rule
that skill
is
tree.
Absolute.
Khan Queen in particular is going to be nice. Now, I think the vigor is nice for your archers, because you are reliant on them, right? So let's get Gem of True Flight.
Faith eternal.
Now, what rank does she
None
have
shall
with
question
her
me.
units? Rank 4. Nothing can be upgraded so far with the Warband mod that I'm using. I would love it if I could. Would like to get some armored cossars, all that,
Never yield.
but not yet, sadly enough.
You are above.
Now, the best thing I can do in this situation is take Rakadrak, maybe beat Throg around a bit. You don't want Castalton to die, though,
Born.
for a variety of reasons. He's actually pretty good if you can confederate him with as a lord. Yeah, I mean, I understand you, but I'm not selling the Southern Oblast. What I find when it comes to, at least on Legendary, this is on Legendary, none of the mods really affect the AI. And what I find, oh, there he is. There's the big boy. It's gonna be a problem.
Does your country... Never!
Power is my right.
Very well. Bring me to my tent.
What?
Never!
I mean, it's just a bunch of heroes.
Governor of Kislev's land.
Ready yourself.
Yeah, with 10 armies. Grove is probably stronger for her. Because the heroes will constantly be on the move. You don't want to keep them still.
Only the most skilled may serve. I accept only loyal men.
Warm your hearts with Orson's breath.
Kislev's chosen.
Alright. We're gonna get... Well, this is just weird.
Your present.
Costalta might just wipe them out next turn. Like all of them.
Rebellion against me is inconceivable.
Let's see what they do. Why did he take the settlement? He sacked it, but I don't get why he didn't just take it. Weird AI behavior. Draco's gonna wipe out Dazag. What? I mean, it's just lords, it's not armies, but what the fuck? Huh? Can anyone explain this logic to me? Guess not. This is what I was hoping for.
Kislev endures.
I stand for Kislev.
Your demise is certain.
Bow before me.
Ready yourself.
Alright, they both
Who
lost
calls?
both their armies.
Be at peace. Is it time?
Just such a... Get assassin. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you there.
For taxpayers. Excellent.
Ooh.
They are one people. My rule, my decision. They invite death. Victory by blade and frost. Summary execution. Mistress of Ice. Ice Queen.
Okay. Now, there's no point in upgrading that.
With this, I guard Kislev.
Get more replenishment.
One land.
They're rank 5. Maybe merge these
I
two
will
together.
brook no complaint.
Wait, where? What
Pledge your
unit?
obedience
Oh
to
my
me.
gosh. Okay, fine.
Kneel before your queen.
She lost the unit and I didn't even notice.
I will make it so.
Well, that's, I guess, what I get. For not paying fucking attention. So I'm at 101 devotion. That would require 160. Still got these armies running around.
You who disdain,
Just,
I am truth.
The friends of the Empire, come.
easy, easy.
So,
Warlord of this clan.
The Tzarina.
Alright. Okay, so Kastaltin's armies have been weakened significantly there. I'm just waiting for a hammer to drop. The corruption should be going down soon enough to a manageable level. I might need to go save Kastaltin. Okay. Oh, my bad.
In the names of Ursun.
I'm getting a lot of declarations of war now.
Defy chaos. Stamp out chaos. We must take shelter. Kislev goes forth.
My decision is law. Improper for nobility.
Hmm. Oh yes, Charioteer. Let's go get it.
Highborn son. I will destroy these fools. Hack them apart.
Alright, just gonna have to resolve this.
Kislev the Enduring. Lord of all.
Need to be mindful of his situation. Firing drills
Of my unparalleled
and
authority.
replenish troops. Might want to get the garrison building for one of these, by the way. Ah, poor useless
Your
Kastaltin.
head will...
Can't hold back Azazel. Gets a lot of fucking supporters, though.
To rule.
That's the irritating part of that particular equation. I wonder who's wiping out Clan Ferric, though. Because someone's been destroying their armies. Or they've been fighting each other. That's kind of how it's gonna start looking, isn't it?
It was not a Kislev.
Oh, shit. Well, that's good in its own right. But there's no way I'm winning against that battle.
One land. Follow your queen. We are in our element.
You are not as depraved as I.
No, he's not coming for that. If I attack here... No. Shit.
Kislev's chosen. Power is my right.
5% income or drawer of blood. Might be worth it.
Lord of the provinces. Never yield.
Gonna pull back there. Also gonna get improved lookouts.
Use this wisely, my people.
Now Azazel doing that is a bit of an issue. Let's get some farms. Now I know Throg is going to take that settlement out. That's okay though. I can't deal with the lair of the Troll King. Not now. I know starting a war, I was kind of hoping I would only have to deal with one of the armies, but both of them, because I know Throg does tend to get 2 armies. Having to deal with both of them, and also not having Invocation of Urson, kind of sucks actually at the moment. Okay, so Azazel's decided to pull back.
Kislev, the enduring.
That might work out in my favor.
We are Kislev.
They are one people. I will permit rest.
I stand for Kislev. Face my ire.
Not enough warpstone!
Hearts of ice. Leave their brave unmarked. Bow before me. March! Pain is irrelevant.
Maiden of the Frosts. A reckless strategy.
Mistress of Ice. This ice empowers.
Alright, going to invoke Urson soon enough.
Ice Queen.
If I can take out Throg's army over here, that would be a coup. Really. Okay.
Impossible.
This is gonna be a problem. But control large. Wait, where was that second army then? An ambush stance, probably. Crap. Did not anticipate that. If Katarin's army dies here, that's a nasty, nasty, nasty affair. Truth be told, I'm not entirely comfortable with the idea of control of dealing with 2 full stacks of units here. Yep, might be a rip. I can recover, potentially. But I did not anticipate... Well, I didn't anticipate a number of things, right? I didn't anticipate the second army. I did not anticipate that the second army would...
Kislevites moving! Moving! Taking point! Very well.
March! Kislev! Patriot moving!
On frozen foot.
Kislev, supreme leader!
Either way. This is a hand I've been dealt with, and I'll play it to the best of my ability.
Spreading war frost! Ursun! Alia! Dodge!
Oh, so Throg's army is actually pretty tired. Alright.
Wolf-tough Kislevites!
Moving! Armored Cossars!
Greatest of witches! Leading us on! Very well! Repositioning!
Where's Throg?
The frost are mine! Katarin moving! Absolute power! Acceptable! For the people! I am the blizzard! I go!
There's,
For Israel! I go with reverence! I seek absolution!
Ursun! Alia! Dodge! Tor!
Hussars!
The power of winter.
The motherland's finest!
Frost maiden.
Bringer of penance!
Kislev endures!
The frost bringer!
Cossars!
Tzarina Katarin!
right, a lot of the enemy army has been annihilated.
Cossars! Lots of ice! Kislevites! Move!
Patriot!
So much for rip, though. I'm gonna tear them to shreds.
The people's ruler!
Anything for Kislev! Power! Comrades of Spain!
For the motherland! Wherever I'm needed.
Armored Cossars! Taking point!
Can't retrieve my units, though.
Ice Queen!
Land is power! We fight for Ursul!
Alright, here he is.
Cossars! Kislev sends us forth!
Retribution! Kislev supreme leader!
Obey the Orthodoxy! In Kislev's name!
And yes, the AI is as stupid as it gets when it comes to this kind of stuff.
It is my purpose!
He's dead.
Hearts of ice!
So much for his glorious army.
Indeed!
The one issue is ammo. Now I wish you know what I wish did exist as at least as an option? Like the option to withdraw your units. Oh gosh. That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt a lot. Like, I would love to just withdraw them, right? Without losing them. Nope, come on, walk back. Wait, does he have a mage? Yeah, probably does. Oh, don't. You know, this is a bit of a bigger issue with Kislev than one might realize. No! Oh, gosh. I don't want to lose them because I can actually turn them in war bears with the mod I'm using. Alright. Bloody, but a victory. Lost a lot of Kossars. Though thankfully I think most of... The Snow Leopard is dead, but not the armor. The Wingland. Bloodbath Supreme. Taking a lot of damage. But Throg is dead. His army is dead. His legendary units are dead. His berserkers are dead.
Summary execution.
Heed my words.
No, it wasn't impossible. Just a bit of plain old bullshit, right? They're both in force march.
Tzarina Katarin of Kislev. Maiden of the Frosts.
Gonna upgrade my economy. The 30 devotion scam is real. Yeah. I get annoyed. Corner camp AOP though. To be fair, I didn't win there necessarily because corner camping. It did help. But the real reason I ended up winning that specific battle. Let me upgrade Guarding Call. The real reason I ended up losing that particular battle is more so due to the fact that he was attacking. Okay, the initial army wasn't really that strong. But he was attacking control large armies. One did have had a significantly higher impact as far as I see it. Okay. At least how I view it personally. And crucially, even if I would, if I had to fight those armies one at a time, I think like here's one of the issues I do have with this. Throg has a third army or a fourth army even. And one of the main problems that Kislev has, and one of the big issues that exists currently in the game, right, is... Oh, I just crashed. Or did I? No, I didn't. But one of the big issues that currently exists in the game is as follows. It is extremely beneficial to bring two armies to a fight, as your chances of winning any battle in any situation will increase drastically. Alright. But the problem is, of course, as the player, Kislev economy is dog shit. Now, what you might ask, well, why did you Why did you end the battle here? Couldn't you have dealt with the reinforcements? Of course I fucking could have. But why did I rush? Post-battle loot twice, right? I don't know if that second army is gonna be destroyed. I don't think it is. Alright. So more devotion could be
Send
gained,
them to the
but I'm
ranks.
going to choose. Okay. He does have the mage there. That guy
Tzarina
managed to get away.
Katarin of Kislev.
Boya.
Yep. There is certainly that.
Maiden of the Frosts.
Okay. I'm going to deal with them next turn.
A symbol of my unparalleled authority.
Okay.
Kneel to...
Is it time?
All right. By Sigma, so be it.
Yes?
Yep.
Bow.
Sigma.
Now. Be at peace, for that is all I ever... The nation calls.
Is there a war with Middenheim?
No!
None shall question.
No, they did get wiped out. Okay.
Kislev goes forth. Pledge your obedience to me.
What rank do I need? Well, got the Griffin Legion. That's where the mod intervenes.
We always endure.
Or units of Streltsy. That's where I'm gonna stop, by
For
the
the
way.
motherland.
Partly because I don't have the money anymore. Partly because I don't have anything more that I can upgrade.
Be proud.
Well,
men
that's
of
not true. I do
Kislev.
have these guys. But I'll wait up until I can get some Tsar Guard.
I am Kislev.
She's gonna get a real army right now. Though, of course, I'm not sure my economy can support it.
You serve me well, Kislevites.
You know, what would be great is if Azazel decided to, it's like, oh yeah, you think you're done. It's like, you have seen nothing yet. But Clan Ferric has certainly suffered some substantial losses there. Let's see what the Tsar will do. Well, I don't really give a shit. Maybe I should go after... Well, I am going to take the lair of the Troll King with Katarin. This is a bit bullshit. Look at this. Like, he's only got one real army, this one.
Depraved as I.
The great beard!
Or Castalton.
Ready. Who calls?
Sad part is I'm actually gonna have to do something about it, because if I don't, well,
Frozen.
there will be consequences. Let's get some supporters.
It is treason to command me.
No! Not a chance!
Now I know, like, yeah. I'll just have to resolve it. There's no value in fighting that particular battle.
Frost Maiden.
Cut them.
I'm gonna disband one unit.
Ye were deemed unworthy.
I'll obtain exquisite trophies.
Pyrrhic victory, my ass. By the way.
It cements my power. Kislev, the
At least none of my units are getting hammered here.
For taxpayers, excellent. Never yield.
Highborn son.
Kislev's chosen.
Get those. From 45 to 90, what do you mean? 45 to 90. Okay, Atherman. Alright, so I've gotten a third one. Wait, what?
Darkness seeps into the earth.
For Kislev. They invite death.
Victory by blade and thrust. The motherland fights as one.
Ice Queen of Kislev. Kneel before your queen.
Yeah, the size of individual units is dependent on your settings.
The Tzarina.
Right.
Defy chaos.
So I've gotten the lair there. There's no value at all in upgrading
With this,
and
I
getting that skill with for snow leopards for Katarin. Ever. Gonna get hard to hit.
By right.
Mistress of Ice.
She's going to get miscast chance. Hold on, actually. Yeah, it's probably for the best. He will... think I'll give him the melee attack. Vigor is nice, but not for all of them. Now, if those armies start marching ahead...
So, the Empire. Friends
You
of the Empire.
really don't like
Come.
me.
Yes.
I want to
By
make
the
a deal with
Kurtis.
the Empire.
What?
Norsca.
Who calls?
What's the support through situation? 72. I'm tempted to withdraw with her.
You want to die?
Is it really balanced around ultra unit size, or is it high? Large unit size. I think the game is balanced around large, though it doesn't really change all that much between large and ultra, but there are some differences. But I think it is large.
Born to rule.
Alright, let's see what happens here. Alright, my second army there is going to deal with the situation in the Frozen Landing. Even if I lose the lair of the Troll King, That's not really too big of a deal. I just can't ignore Consolidating's situation. Because, yeah, he has freaking Erengrad. And even if he gets wiped out, I want Erengrad. Fucking hell. Okay, Azazel. I'm kind of terrified of what I'm seeing there. I know it's just a bunch of armies, but that can cause its own set of issues. It's kind of stalemate though when you think about it. Should I get another army? No, I can't afford it.
Never yield.
Alright, he's gonna pull back.
Madness! No! I stand for Kislev.
To get the fort, to not get the fort.
I do it for Kislev.
Probably,
Never.
Ice Queen. Do not tarry. Go with pride.
No. I don't get that kind of issue. Though I do have certain issues with crashing. Well, I mean by balanced round, exactly what it implies, really. Gonna pull him back. What it exactly means. The developers, when they're building, when they're doing balance. Let's get the AP for Streltsy. When the developers are doing balance, that's what they're thinking about. That's how they deal with the game situation.
Bow! This action. Fire! So.
Who?
Yes?
And that's always something worth remembering. Smaller unit sizes just don't work very well. Like, there's balance issues with smaller unit sizes. Okay, so the campaign. So let me just say this about the campaign situation. Boris Ursus might be dead, but I've effectively stabilized a lot of the situation. I did get fairly freaking fortunate in that I didn't get my entire kingdom to collapse, and that I didn't lose my entire army, though I did lose one army that was unpleasant. Right, so I got a fairly stable situation over here.
Mistress of Ice.
I could transform. Let's do that actually.
Snow is Kislev's ally.
You know what would be great though is if you could make Ice Guard. Yeah, let's use Glaives. Glaives are generally better, by the way.
This ice.
Yeah, that I could believe. That I could believe.
What?
That it would be nice on
Embrace this
in
welcome
Salmon
blow.
battles. That I do not doubt. Alright, so I got the fight against Azazel. The concern that I have, though, against dealing with Azazel is that he's going to be a one very, very tough cookie to tackle. We will see. Is he at war with anyone else besides myself and Consolidating? I don't expect an army from Prague to arrive anytime soon. What's going on there? Oh, yeah, the Empire probably just confederated, didn't it?
Courage flows in our veins.
Burn it all, allow farming to continue. Let me get the Trickster Helm because it's actually a pretty decent item.
The Tzarina.
Power.
Is there a second army there? No.
My right.
This would be a kick a lot.
Flows in our veins. My lands expand further.
Thanks for the supporters, I suppose.
Governor of Kislev's lands.
Well, the experience. Well, if the AI is gonna... Oh, this is...
The Lord.
Damn it, it's gotta be the Western provinces, right? You know, the guys I would just love to kill right now because they're passing by my settlement. Okay, gonna get full plate armor.
With this, my rule is absolute. A bold stratagem.
Could use the could use a good amount. I mean, a lot of the maps are just bad right now.
I will make it so.
I think the army I have here is pretty decent. Though I could probably use more Kossars.
Ice Queen of Kislev.
What? She can't.
I said march.
Okay.
Frost winds
I'm gonna
carry
push
me.
it.
Highborn son. A timely arrival.
I could get the peace treaty with them. And you know what? I don't necessarily want to push further west.
Skaven
Though there would be... Let's see, Skaven. There would be some benefits.
So,
Yes.
Tribal fury.
But let's take a look at the situation. Could I get the
A
peace treaty?
timely arrival.
No.
My warhounds.
So I'm not gonna...
Excellent.
Your presence here.
True savages.
Alright.
They are one people.
So I'm gonna end the turn. I know Azazel is gonna be a tough one. A very tough one. Let's see what he does. I'm amazed that Draika survived so well. He's just sitting there. Well, I'm not.
The Frozen Kingdom welcomes all its allies.
Do you need my help? No, you don't need my help.
I decide.
The Empire will actually wipe off Estus.
Beyond your comprehension.
None shall question me.
Now this is a battle I want to fight manually. I might win it easily without result, but
Frost's
the casualties would just be too high. Okay, let's see what we got here. Get the ally with the ice court. Speaking about that, I might want another ice mage. Multiple ice mages.
Kislev's chosen.
2 full stacks of units descend on me.
No, need my warp to
I'll wait. I tried giving, well, what do you do with the settlements up north? My personal bit of advice.
The Empire. Now what
Wait,
brings
this
you here
Fest
with a
is dead?
sheathed blade?
Yeah, he is. He very much fucking is.
what?
Hold on.
Yes. Friends of the Empire, come.
Was he? Why is he here? No.
So, is it time? The Empire.
Sigma's will.
I'm not gonna
Bring
get.
death. A timely arrival.
Okay.
My warhounds have not eaten in days.
I'll take that.
Okay.
Because it'll allow me to focus on the true enemy of all humanity. And truthfully, to focus on Throg. Do I share? Yes.
Unleash Kislev's wrath.
Okay. Get some growth. Gonna need more devotion, but that's not really gonna be a problem. I will want this building, the toolmaker, so I'll want the toolmaker and the temple of no, not the temple of Urson, the Grand Citadel. Growth is not the issue, money is at this point.
They invite death.
I need to take down Azazel. That's one hell of a loading time. The game might have crashed. Do you know how I know that? I know that because my fans have stopped working on my... I'm just gonna give it a bit. But the fans have stopped working on my GPU, so it means it's a driver issue. Thank you, NVIDIA. Oh, that was... Yep, it certainly crashed. So I'm gonna need to restart it. Oh, actually it didn't. Interesting. Sometimes the fans... I don't know what to tell you guys. You know what I would love? If I had a fucking formation in battle where I could just deploy, where I wouldn't have to constantly worry about manual deployment of shit. Honestly, I think I'd...
For the people.
Oh yeah, just custom formations in general. Here's the real winged hussars. Ooh, do they look sweet.
Yes! The great Orthodoxy protects you. I protect you. Take not one step backwards.
Indeed.
Defenders of Kislev.
The Frostbringer.
Obey the Orthodox. Cossacks.
Choke on ice.
Land is power.
The Ice Queen. Follow the freeze. Retribution. It is my path.
Full tough Kislevites. Triple legion. Warrior
Alright, they're all breaking. Why don't they pursue? Alright, gonna take over the settlement. I'll hand it over to Castalton, as well as the tower. He can worry about his Norsca neighbors, as far as I'm concerned. I don't have any intention of dealing with that. I want to deal with Clan Ferric, and I want to deal with... Yeah, actually, advancing in that direction might be the better option. Should I give Troll Country to Castalton? Like, once I deal with Azazel, give Troll Country to Castalton, so I don't have to hold it.
It is
And
mine
instead advance
by
against
right.
Archeon? Save the Borson? Like, is he even alive?
Tzarina Katarin of Kislev.
Heretic! Traitor! Blasphemer! Betrayer!
So,
Yes, I
approach
might
and
be a
make your
betrayer,
offer. Did I
Castalton.
make... Yes? Yes. Who co-
Sigma's
You're not necessarily wrong. But how about them, now there are pros and cons to this.
Do not touch the damned prince.
If he attacks, I'm not quite sure I can win. Genuinely. I have a powerful army. True. And I would be in a... I could corner camp. True. But it's Azazel. And Azazel is like the one thing that fucking terrifies me. Fraught I can defeat. But not him.
Courage flows in our veins.
Taking a bit of attrition damage.
My rule, my decision.
It's actually not that formidable of an army.
I have
He's
great
actually been forced in a bad
concerns.
situation with recruitment.
We are one.
He's had issues recruiting. Interesting.
Hoya.
Okay. Can I use the Warband Upgrade mod here? Maybe I should. Let me get another Tempest Mage.
Power is my
The Empire. What?
yes.
So. Now.
They're broken because they don't shoot when they should. Hold on.
Impossible. Even
Don't want to get that.
I
And yes. Hold on. I want to put the 20-minute. Yeah, it's a very weak army.
none shall question me.
I'll take it. Let's do it. Yeah, I think... Like, what the hell? I think here's what happened. Here's what bit Azazel in the ass. He ended up allowing Castalton to get too strong. Because Azazel's initial army will beat the crap out of Castalton's initial army. But if you let Castalton get the full bloody stack and a half, and you fight them, you're gonna lose some units there. Like... I mean, a campaign as Azazel is like steamroll the shit out of Castalton and then, well, have fun. Or you can ignore it. Nice, we went from full range to no use range. You know what, that's kind of true. He won't always seduce, though. If you've ever got, like if you're encircling a settlement, or you're in a siege in general, do take advantage of it.
March for Kislev! The motherland's finest! Moving! Moving! With reverence! Spreading hoarfrost!
Alright, here comes the idiot to die. No joke. He's gonna get fucking wrecked. That's gonna hurt. Here he comes. He is fast, he is deadly, and he is going to hurt a lot. But the thing is, I am stronger. And don't underestimate the Streltsy front line, by the way. Shit.
March for Kislev!
I am the school. Frost maiden.
That's gonna hurt.
I am the storm.
Frenzy! With my
Tzarina Katarin.
He's dead.
Of witches! Kislev supreme leader. Shatter their foes.
We fight for Ursul! Armored Cossars! Full staff Kislevites!
They're wavering.
Streltsy! We fight for Ursan!
Kislev sends us forth.
Dead.
Command. Tzarina Katarin.
Dead, dead, dead. All right. Just a bunch of heroes, which are no match for what I have. Oh yes, it's a nice, really nice freaking spell. Oh wow, he took a lot of damage. Oh my gosh, the pendulum there. Alright, they were... You know what's gonna be bad? Not winning this, not slaughtering Azazel and his army. As far as I'm concerned, Azazel is dead. But taking his fortress, that's gonna suck. I hate attacking Chaos Fortresses, without artillery especially. I generally tend to avoid it. Or if I'm playing something like Boris Ursus, I bot resolve the crap out of it. That's a lot of devotion.
Summary execution.
I'd be an utter imbecilic fool not to do it, to take advantage of that.
Tzarina Katarin of Kislev.
Get more replenishment.
The Tzarina.
For Katarin, get that
A
Defrost.
tool to keep chaos at bay.
Get more Hawks.
Hoya. Hack them apart.
Let's see if he can wipe it out. If he can, I'll just go for. I know the Skaven are in Carrick flag.
We know this call. For Kislev.
No, Gracia, never wrong.
Defy chaos. They invite death. Victory by blade and frost.
They will serve the motherland.
Ice Queen. Bring me to my tent. My rule, my decision. Kislev endures.
Getting that extra replenishment that you do achieve. For her, it doesn't really make sense. Yeah.
My rule grows absolute.
Now you can upgrade Streltsy into Wars.
Do it
It's
for Kislev.
bullshit. What do you mean? What do you mean what you're supposed to do with vassals? Get as many of them as you possibly can. Don't necessarily call them into the wars you're starting though. Alright, over here I'm just gonna wait.
Bow before
I need like 5,000 income to be able to afford another army.
Ready.
It's not because another army would
Ice
be...
Queen of Kislev.
They can't. Well, that's fine. Don't worry about it. Just fight the wars on your own. The vassals may eventually join on their own, and even if they don't, you're really strong enough that it doesn't really matter. It might actually be for a best. Should I give them cities? Yes. Do so. The minor settlements do so. Though bear in mind that you want to vassalize as many factions as possible. Some vassals are going to be worth it more than others, though. I find Norsca to be especially strong right now, but also bear in mind that Demons of Chaos can benefit from the extra power. What the heck is going on there? I hope I can attack. Like, one of the things I would really like to do here is attack an army next to his settlement. Let's get rationality.
Defy chaos.
I am the truth. Kneel before me.
Yeah, give them. Make sure you take the fortresses for yourself. Make no mistake on that.
Why are you?
Impossible, even for me.
It's just basically me.
Born to rule.
Kislev never falters. Fill the motherland's coffers.
Well, he's dead.
Know that you are a blasphemer until you prove otherwise.
You want me to pay you 6,000?
We are both faithful servants of the great Orthodoxy.
You fucking what, mate?
You honor.
ice.
Now I could take this entire province for myself. I need to be mindful.
A timely arrival.
Now, here, listen.
So, now, who called? Yes?
Bloodthirsty. A timely arrival.
You're gonna have it.
Warhounds. Okay.
What's better, better, small, or big vassals?
Kislev's throat.
Well, generally having a lot of them in number is the most important thing. Kislev City is going to get that one structure. I don't necessarily need this. The reason I don't necessarily need that is because there's no point in recruiting Tsar Guard at the moment. Well, there is, but that's a different discussion.
What do you ask of the Supreme Patriarch?
I'm gonna wait for diplomatic relations to improve a bit. Gonna get missile
With this,
resistance.
I guard Kislev.
Upgrade the Hawks.
Lord of the provinces.
That's a decent amount of money.
Defy chaos.
And it's not worth it.
Power is my right.
No, 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 no! Oh, shit, you... Oh, you fucking idiot, you... Oh. Oh, he's so dead. He's so fucked. Actually, he's not, because he's stronger than the Skaven armies. But damn, does it hurt. Alright. I do hope Boris is still alive. I might need to go via the sea, right, to see that.
All gold is power. Roll out!
The great Orthodoxy backs you. You are...
Ice Queen of Kislev. Onward. Never falter.
Council is disappointed.
Embrace this.
The Empire. So,
Come then. Only Sigma's god, Ulrich, can judge it worthy or no.
what?
Who calls?
I am Prince and Emperor.
It suits my purposes.
Alright, the Sarl are his problem now.
House is...
But diplomatic relations are going to improve. How many turns do I have left? 4. Good enough. I'll take Rakka in 4 turns. I want to merge my armies together. For pretty obvious reasons. Want to beat the crap out of Throg. Or take crack a drac at the very least. Without the Azazel, yeah. The challenge has gone down the window. Skaven fucking bastards. They're probably just gonna raid Volksgrad.
I stand for Kislev.
One land. For the motherland. A pale shadow of my palace. Do not tarry. None shall question me. With this, we stand against chaos.
Whichever woeful deity protects you, it ends here.
Coward. I do not bandy words with. I approve.
Who calls?
Obey!
Yes?
The Empire.
Don't care who you...
So, the nation calls.
No,
Alright, let's see what he ends up doing. He is at war with the faction there, though. I think if I get the seaport settlement, I might get vision on Boris, if he's still alive. You never know. I will try and support him. I'd want to confederate with him, actually, because I want his endgame army. Potential. Boris actually has the best army of Kislev, because Iceguard, yeah, they're good, but it's like, do you really want the full army of Iceguard? I've played with the full army of Iceguard, I can tell you, it's not necessarily the best thing in the world. These guys are really starting to irritate the crap out of me.
Hunker down here. Prepare your master's chambers.
Mistress of Ice. Kislev endures. I will permit rest.
Right, 10 turns there. Let's get that settlement. Get a new church. Though I don't necessarily need to, but I have the devotion right now for it. 2 turns.
Our gods.
Besides, I'm pretty damn freaking ahead. Like at this point, the supporter
Only
system
I
doesn't
keep
really matter.
Kislev secure.
I do want to confederate with Consolidating. Maybe I should give him some settlements. Help it would be nice for him. But we'll see what he manages to achieve. But right now my goal is to try and reach Archeon. Take him out. His army there is not even moving.
We are Kislev!
Surprise, bastards. I bet you enjoyed that one.
The Boca Palace is.
Come on, guys. You can take down Festus. I think they nerfed the air recruitment for the Warriors of Chaos. Because it was a bit ridiculous.
My decision is law.
Should I push on here?
Whichever woeful.
Might be worth it, but there's downsides too. Get good host. It's worth it because
Tzarina.
it's starting the process of securing another province that
It
I'm
was
going to
not a
want.
Kislev. The shield of the old world.
Okay. Oh, that was a lot of money.
I've been looking forward to this.
He's dead.
Prepare to be ripped to shreds.
What a shame.
Who calls?
I can resurrect him.
Kislev! Kislev's trophy out!
By the...
Heed
I lead.
But we need to get really bad public order. And I'm playing with a mod that improves public order. What do I want here? Surely not Grove. Farmstead. What do I want? What do I want? I wish I could say Azag, like a structure against Azag, but it's like he's not doing shit. Yeah. More churches? Maybe. They only have one turn.
Master of this clan.
Damn it, they're making an alliance with them. Wait,
Plan scheme is discordant.
it's not an alliance.
Hornet rat favors Mimi.
Oh, he's in a camp stance, isn't he?
No, need my warp token stash.
Bow before me.
Either way, begin the process there.
Yes? Yes.
kneel to Urson!
One land.
Well,
Lord of all.
what I need to do is, I think, constantly sack that settlement, the tower. But of course, it's not so much of a rush right now. I mean, if Boris was alive, I would have probably tried to help him, but with him dead,
I shall summon history's greatest.
well, the decision has been
wizard.
taken from me. We are at war with Archeon. Not my finest moment. Wait, what's happened here? I don't want to.
I shall summon history's.
Faith beyond all measure.
Kislev goes forth. We must take shelter.
The motherland endures.
Alright, get tier free. Kislev is gonna take a bit more.
Kislev's chosen. I order.
There might be a full stack of troops here, but it doesn't really freaking matter. Or maybe it does. What do I know? Yeah, I get the farmstead.
Not a chance.
Embrace this welcome cold, Kislevites.
This is gonna be a problem. I do need a lot more devotion to get that invocation up. Though, maybe at this point I don't give a shit. I'm gaining enough supporters from churches to be ahead of Castalton. It would take an enormous amount of time if I don't have the invocation of Urson to get the Confederation, which is required for the short campaign victory condition. Archeon is gonna be a bitch, though.
It is our responsibility to vanquish.
Okay, fair enough. So, Stig, Aisling. A full stack. Alright, glacial prisms. Starting to get some power. Let's start working on that, on the Ice Court indoctrination.
Yes.
Now, he's not going to be able to just auto-resolve his way to victory, is it, sadly enough. Probably not. Oh, I've gotten this event. Right. Excellent.
Kislev troth.
He's doing quite well. Hopefully he will continue doing quite well.
Long may I. My thanks. The what? Repel. Who calls?
He's got a full stack. Baselin's been wiped out.
Obey.
The last thing I personally want to do.
Be at peace. The Celeste.
But you know what's stupid? It's like Reichland is really bloody strong right now.
Skaven warlord.
No, Gracia, never wrong.
I do it for Kislev. For Kislev.
Yeah. If I just want to lose a lot of... Oh, did it crash? Sometimes this happens. Yeah, that's I'm just gonna wait. Give it a bit to recover. Draika is beating the shit out of Azak. That's what's happening. Alright, so reloading reloading my game. Though she's... Sir, she seems to be unable to capitalize on it. There's a bit of a stalemate. I wonder what Draika's at war with. Vlad is probably being held in check by Sturland and Averheim and Zufbar. The problem is It's not that Vlad isn't powerful, he fucking is. I'll look at the campaign map, though I don't want to be clear that I'm not looking to cheat. I know Archeon's armies are pretty far away from me. It's gonna take them a while to come to me. I'm gonna need to march. If I'm marching against Archeon, I'm gonna do it with 2 fucking armies at my back. No other way around it. I probably will need a better economy though. Honestly, if I'm thinking of giving Castalton a lot of this territory. Maybe take the Forbidden Citadel and give it to Castalton. So he can deal with the situation. I need a front line in Norsca. An effective one. Yeah, I think the Forbidden Citadel is probably where I'm gonna stop. And then turn Katarin's army around to go beat the shit out of Archeon. I don't want to deal with Throg. Completely. Because if I deal with Throg completely, I encounter Malice. And if I encounter Malice, things go to shit. So, yeah. I also don't want to fucking deal with the Demon Prince if he's still freaking alive. Malice has a tendency of declaring war against you. Alright. So what's the elevation like here? Pretty decent. Not great.
Obey the Orthodoxy.
Hold on.
Armored Cossars. The motherland's finest.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good high ground. Where I will be able to deploy the Streltsy.
We fight for Ursar. Hearts of ice. March with pride.
They're gonna hold the flank. They're gonna hold the other flank.
Acceptable.
In 2.2... Yeah, I've seen him lose, but on what difficulty are we talking about? Because, like, because this is legendary. Legendary tends to do things quite a bit different than you might expect. He sure loves that regiment of a fucking renown, though.
Defenders of Kislev. Streltsy.
Katarin! Following the squall. Kislev sends us forth.
On the march. Make war.
Execute them!
Power. Very well. The motherland's finest.
Tzarina Katarin! The frost are mine!
It is done.
Feel the breeze! Tzarina Katarin!
Alright, that one's dead.
Defenders of Kislev!
The motherland's finest!
This was not meant to
Take him out.
Of Kislev!
Tzarina Katarin! Katarin moving!
Armored Gussards!
My faith is
Oh, he's dead. He's dead.
absolution.
Moving! Our duty is
Whoa.
march for Kislev!
The motherland's finest.
We fight for Ud! I stand!
Oh, no, no, no. No, no. Get out. Whoa, dude, you're so stupid.
Sons of Kislev!
So fucking dead, too.
Was maiden.
Oh.
The Ice Queen. Was
What the
maiden.
fuck?
Maiden, moving.
Get out, get out.
Across the bringer.
The motherland's finest!
I am the core.
They die! Taking position! Land is power!
Alright.
Follow the bear! Follow the bear! Kislev sends us forth!
Hussars! March with pride!
I don't necessarily disagree with your sentiments, by the way. The thing is, the army is what. The issue is, though, like, to be fair though, I end up in a lot of situations on Legendary where I auto-resolve. And you don't even necessarily have to endure all of this on Legendary. Because remember, the battle difficulty, the auto-resolve, is tied to the battle difficulty. You can always lower it. You can play a campaign on Legendary to have the AI get all the benefits, but just play with easy battle difficulty. I tend to do that sometimes when I want to test campaign features. And I just can't be bothered with the slog of a bunch of pointless battles, but I want to get the feel for the campaign, how that plays and all that. Though keep in mind, there's always a lot of downsides with that kind of stuff. The downsides is that your units won't get the same experience, you won't get the same post-battle rewards, so you're actually not going to be as powerful as you would if you fought the battles manually. Even if you set the auto-resolve to easy, where you have a lot of advantages, you're still better off fighting the battles yourself manually because of rewards. On any difficulty, really. You just end up being far stronger. One of the things about fighting a lot of battles on your own is precisely that.
They will serve the motherland.
Refused.
I will permit.
I'm not gonna waste my time there. She can get those Tsar Guard.
You serve me well, Kislevites.
Yeah. I don't think I'm gonna upgrade those Kotsars. I think I'll just get the building to recruit ice guards.
We endure. We always endure.
Let's get the
A
best
gift
of the
from
court.
Kislev's great gods. Tzarina
For her.
Katarin of Kislev.
Get Arcane Conduit. Scouting. Hello, hello, hello. Just gonna pick up some more farms over here. There's a decent amount of income. I could position someone else here. Let's see.
Hack them apart.
I could get more of these guys. Might help me a lot against these Skaven. I'd win the battle here if I had to resolve. No, I wouldn't actually. Okay. He's got a lot of units. Let me take a look at the layout. I don't fancy fighting this. I really don't. Because I know how it's gonna end up going. Yet I have very little choice except fighting here. But let me be clear, I find this tedious as shit. I do. It's just like, oh, they have they have a massive garrison, so it's like, it's whatever. Like, all I need to do is find the blind spot, put my units there. The Skaven have no reply. They don't have any plague claws or rattling gunners or anything like that. They're not gonna do shit. And so, this entire battle is pointless. Really. No joke. And there's a really nasty blind spot, or several really nasty blind spots. I wonder if I deployed there. Hold on, I think. Yeah, well, but I'm a bit concerned that there's. We'll see. Let me try it. Alright, there's a gate here.
The motherland's finest. Curses!
Defenders of Kislev!
Well, always get 5 summons to your rear. Indeed. That is a nice sweet spell though. And look, I don't give a shit. I'll tell you what's gonna happen here. My units will expend all their ammunition trying to kill the Skaven. They'll fail. And then no one will care. Because like, here's the thing, right? All I need to do in this kind of battle situation, simply, all that is required here, is that I do enough damage that the auto-resolve right after this, that I can come back here and auto-resolve the... the follow-up. Or I can just do this. And just tear them to shreds. Let's pull back. No reason to take a bunch of pointless damage with my units. I did want to lure them though. It gets sad real quick, doesn't it? And then when they try and activate the wall defenses, it just doesn't do shit. How much of the enemy army have I even wiped out here? Half? More? Do I care? Why won't you shoot? Wait, who's got... Damn these cards. Alright. That's enough. Let's get out of here. No point in holding on. I've used a lot of, pretty much all of my ammunition, or a significant portion of the ammunition. The gate is busted. The enemy's lost easily half their fucking army by the looks of the corpses. Look at the fucking corpses though, holy shit. It's like, it's been a Skaven massacre. Oh, holy cow, it's not even funny how many I've actually killed. I'll just wait for a timer to expire here, actually, instead of trying to force the outcome. Just wait for it to expire. Oh, I do. Damn it, don't crash. Just getting some freezes sometimes. I actually didn't do as much damage as I anticipated. Alright. Still another try available. Bit of a shame though. I mean, I've killed hundreds, over 1,000 even, but there were 4,000 in the damn thing. Quarter of their army destroyed. Less than a tenth of mine destroyed.
Destroy the
So what you need to know. Yeah, that's not gonna work.
face my hack them apart.
I was hoping for a better outcome, I admit. There are ways.
This is mine, by right.
Tzarina Katarin of Kislev.
What? I am... Who calls?
Alright, I am going to stop right here. Costin signing out. Don't forget to subscribe, like, enable notifications, and I'll see you, boys and girls, next time. I'll fight the battles of Krakadrach and Karak Vlad on my own. Just not to waste time, though.
Courage flows in our veins.
And then I'll be back. Tomorrow, hopefully. We'll see. Thank you all for watching. Stay tuned for more. Special thanks to Alain.